Trump administration hits Iran with new sanctions. Washington, the Trump administration is slapping new sanctions on Iran after its recent ballistic missile test, the Treasury Department announced Friday. The sanctions target 13 people and a dozen companies, many connected to the powerful Iranian Revolutionary Guard. The announcement comes after days of increasingly harsh rhetoric from the administration toward Iran, and follows Trump's declaration earlier this week that he was putting Iran on notice after its Sunday missile test. Iran is playing with fire. They don't appreciate how kind President Obama was to them. Not me. Trump tweeted Friday morning. The Treasury Department said in a statement that the measures target multiple entities and individuals involved in procuring technology and or materials to support Iran's ballistic missile program, as well as companies that are involved with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard. Iran's continued support for terrorism and development of its ballistic missile program poses a threat to the region, to our partners worldwide and to the United States, said John Smith, the Treasury Department's acting sanctions chief, in a statement. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said the sanctions represent a very, very strong stand against the actions that Iran has been taking, while conceding that the sanctions themselves had been in the works under the Obama administration, and were crafted by an Obama holdover. These kinds of sanctions don't happen quickly, he said. We acted swiftly and decisively today because the timing was right. They were in the pipeline. Foreign policy hawks in both parties celebrated the move. This swift and decisive response proves that our new administration is serious about holding the Iranian regime accountable for its illicit behavior, House Speaker Paul Ryan, Republican Wisconsin, said in a statement. Senator John McCain, Republican Arizona, a frequent Trump critic, praised this move. I welcome President Trump's decision to impose additional sanctions on Iran, he said in a statement. I hope the measures announced today by the Trump administration will serve as a first step towards a comprehensive strategy to counter Iran's malign influence and protect America's national security interests. Some Democrats praised the move as well, while pointing out that the sanctions were crafted mostly during the Obama administration. I welcome today's announcement, said Representative Ted Deutsch, Democrat Florida, a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Even as we continue to vigorously enforce the nuclear agreement, we must make clear that Iran's pursuit of dangerous missile and terrorist activities will not be tolerated. I hope the United Nations will follow today's sanctions with swift international action. The sanctions come after lawmakers in both parties called for Trump to act on sanctions rather than talk tough following Iran's nuclear test, and in the wake of a recent U.S. Navy SEAL operation in Yemen that left an American soldier and dozens of Yemeni civilians dead that has been criticized by many national security experts. Throughout the week, top lawmakers had called on Trump to hit Iran with new sanctions. I think it's long past time to act on Iran, not put them on notice. They're clearly flouting UN resolutions, they're destabilizing, Senator Lindsey Graham, RSC, told the Daily News on Thursday. We should do more than just put them on notice, we should take a tougher stance on enforcement of sanctions and enlist our allies because Iran is a threat to the world order, Senator Richard Blumenthal, Democrat Connecticut, told the Daily News on Thursday.